Hey Todd. Usually I start the live and then kind of wait for people to start. It's weird. Like sometimes I wonder if YouTube doesn't even show it until I start doing something. But you're here, and that proves that they do. So here we go. How are you doing, Todd? I am doing well. I've eaten well. I'm ready to do something that doesn't involve eating. Very thankful for... Hey, Mike, you got the notification. Okay, that works. Got the wife a new iMac today. Oh, that'll set you back. Let me get the other camera started. Okay, we're ready. So we had our second Thanksgiving at my family, and I gave away all of my tops. I have two brothers, and one of the brothers' wives works as a elementary school counselor. And I said, hey, you should take these tops to your school, because the kids, when they're playing with tops, it just gives them kind of distracts so they can talk. New bandsaw. Oh, you're I see how that works. All right, here we go. Rikon 10306. Okay. So I got a new. Oh, I'm not going fast enough. That's what the problem is. I got a new bandsaw blade. Hey, Matthew. Woodcraft. You're buying it from Woodcraft? Okay. Where did that guy come from? Turn the snowman video. Is that hey Jason, how you doing? Is that the snowman with the bowling pin? Hey RG, thanks for stopping in. 14 inch. Oh, the 10-326 is a 14 inch. Okay. I was thinking a 10 meant 10 inch. 14 inch. Nice. Yeah, I think it's a 10 inch or 6 inch. It's not very big. That would be my next major thing, is to improve my large log. Okay. I haven't seen that one yet. So, oh man, I have a flat on it. All right, try very carefully. There we go. May need to go sharpen up. Have you made any tips with the upper portion almost flat to lower? Yeah, those actually work very good. Like go straight in from here. We can do that next. Yeah. All right, let me get some. So I was telling everyone I gave away my tops. Nathan Kalick. Kalick. Nathan, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I knew what you meant, RG. I made some like that. We can make it next. But I gave away all of my tops today to my sister-in-law. She's a guidance counselor at an elementary school, and they always love to have tops for the kids to fidget. Like, it's almost like a fidget thing, but helps a lot. So I took a whole bag of tops to family Thanksgiving, and I have video of about 10 people on the floor playing with tops. So my next video that I edit, I'll show some of that. It's kind of neat. Yeah. A lot of ADHD and stuff like that helps distract. I don't know. Lee Harris is in. Yeah, those fidget spinners. These are the original fidget spinners. All right, guys. So that being said, I need to increase my inventory. We are at 0% inventory, so we're gonna make bulk tops. So if you have any ideas, shoot them out. We'll try to make the shapes. Any colors, let me know. I'm gonna, let's see. I like this one. Anybody have any colors that are near and dear? Sands 75th picks red. All right. I'm going to start out doing, ooh, this looks neat. How about these? These are kind of like trendy red and blue. How's that sound? We'll say it's cozy. Cozy red and cozy blue. Matthew's got his standard blue, yellow, and green. All right. Just red for Sands. Not even a couple different kinds of red. We could do that. Let me find my red. There it is. I need to get a tray instead of a pencil holder. My pencils are getting short. Yacian, Rajabal, Christmas colors, red and green. All right, let's do light red. Would that be pink? We're gonna do first one, couple colors of red. Second one, we'll do red and green. And then we'll do yellow, blue, and green. I'm going to start out with just pencils, and then we'll go into some different inking and stuff, because I need to do quick to build up make as many tops as I can. So, build up my inventory. Dark red. Top shaped like an acorn. Okay. All right. So we got, actually, let me make some notes on that too. We're going to do top like that. Shaped like an acorn. Figure if I can draw it, we should be able to make it, right? All right. Paint color pens for me now and then. Okay. Yes, Yashin. Am I saying it? Yeah, Yashin or Yazian? Or Hassian? Hassian? I am from Northeastern Ohio in the U.S. How about you? Everybody put where you're from, and what you had for dinner yesterday. Where you're from and what you had for dinner yesterday. And I will just make some tops. So also, as I'm making these tops, if you help design a top, you can message me on Instagram, and we can work something out to send it to you if you're in the U.S. I don't do that much international shipping. It's just very expensive right now. But yeah, let me know, and we can work something out. All right, I'm going to do a super glue coating. This is my Satellite City super glue. It's HK Hong Kong, Tin Ping Estate, Sheng Shui. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Tyler, 7-Eleven. Smart using colored pencils. Yassine. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Dayton, Ohio, smoked turkey. Oh, smoked. I bet it did. It fall off the bones? Cottage pie. Mike had cottage pie. Yassine's from the Netherlands. Okay. Relic 187. Thanks for stopping in. New York City and ham. Okay. Oh. Smoked turkey falling off the bone. Kyle, thanks for stopping in. All right, I gotta get busy here. Stop yapping. I've never had a good smoked turkey. I've had smoked turkey. Never had a good one. All right, I'm gonna hit that quick with Satellite City accelerator. That'll just cure the super glue. Makes a nice shell coating. And also, I hadn't thought of this, but they can you can wash them. So if you have a bunch of people over playing with your tops, that super glue coating on it, they're easier to clean for germs. You don't want germs. All right. Cut that one off. I have to change the speeds manually. It's got a series of pulleys So I go between 2,150 RPM and 520 RPM. Alright, let's see. Deviled eggs, they stink today. The leftovers or the ones you ate? Jason, MC, North Carolina. Alright. Fried turkey, stuffing, potato salad, baked mac and cheese, green bean casserole, deviled eggs. Mmm. Oh, the brine. Yeah, I had some good turkey that was brined. Crockpot turkey. Okay. The ones I yeah, that's a danger of eating eggs, hard-boiled eggs. All right, good spinner. Very neat color. And I'm gonna take off that cut point. There we go. All right, not bad start. Usually the first one's wobbly. That one went pretty good. I'm gonna tighten down. Zoom out a little bit. What's chitterlings? That sounds southern. Chitlins. Chitlins. Never mind, I know what that is. So, I got a question for you. Who was it like chitlins? Or had chitlins? Justin's Nugget. Thanks for stopping in. So, Justin, you like your chitlins stump whooped or hose washed? You just soak them in water for 2 minutes to get to your chitlins? Could you make beads? Yassine, could you make beads with wood block the size of a big pencil? Like separate beads or like beaded and coved? Yeah, I'd love to try a good smoked turkey. Oh, yeah, Yassine, I think I could do that. It's not as efficient as buying them, I guess, but um, original 3D printing. Looks good. Anxious to see how it spins. Yeah, yeah. So the hardest part, um, RG, is that when I cut it in from the side, let me get you a different shot here. Being that this is just pine, so it's all like it's very rough. It's hard to get a good cut going in like that. If it were a different kind of wood, it might work a little bit better, but I can do this one isn't too bad. Pine's very hard to get smooth. Yeah, that's not gonna be too bad. That's gonna work out. All right, our colors. Who requested this one? RG? The goat, shout me out. Thanks for stopping in, the goat. We'll just call you goat for short. Reggie, yeah, it's so soft and stringy. It's not cross-linked at all, so it's hard to get it smooth. Cocoa Babies by Musab Malik. Thanks for stopping in. Well, we have an order. This one was red and blue, I think. Was that RG? RG requested the shape. So what colors do you want, RG? Slow. We're gonna go back from 2100 down to 500 to do the color. I do appreciate my moderators for jumping on inappropriate language. Thank you for guarding my channel, our channel. Can we see my face? No, that's not the important part. RG had to restart video. Oh, sorry. What color is RG, since this is your shape? And then we'll do I think it was red and blue next. Green, okay. Green and what else? Or just green? Just green. Sharpen up. How long have I been doing this? 30 minutes and 50. No, just kidding. Since COVID, really, or since the C word. I guess we're not supposed to say that word, but since April of 2020, that's when I bought my lathe, and why are you going 20? As if it was otherwise he's not getting born. My neighbor was trying to give me a hard time because I put baby Jesus out in the nativity. Told him the only way he would go out on the 25th was if it was 50 Fahrenheit. Otherwise, he's not getting born. Oh, gee. That's funny. how much was it? The lathe? Well, back then, actually I don't think it's changed much because I did look it up just recently. It's in the $300 range. It's not super expensive. Not terribly cheap, but I got the mechanical one and not the electronic speed control one because I wanted to get a bigger throw. So this is a 12-inch diameter max. It's a WEN, W-E-N. Mine is the, I think the model name, because they changed some of their model names, but it's the LA3424. LA3424. How heavy is it? It's heavy enough that I'm not going to get a bigger one ever, because my workshop is in my basement and I'm not carrying a heavy one down the steps. So I think it was 75 pounds if I remember correctly, which is really good if you want to lathe. The heavier the better. And this one is very, for how much it is, like $300, it's very heavy duty, like cast iron. I'm very impressed with it. I've done very little maintenance. I'm not a maintenance type person. I will go as long as I can before I do any type of maintenance. It's still on. Reggie says, I burned out the motor in a lathe making making captive screws at a fab shop once. I was in the thousands when it started coughing. Oh. What's a captive screw? 2,000 pounds. Yeah, this is a mini lathe. This is not a heavy, not a metal lathe. This is just for wood. Well, and of course, the heavier the better, but I'm not carrying that 2,000 pound lathe down my basement steps. Alright. So when I put the super glue accelerator, that spray, when I put it on, the next layer just hardens up immediately, so I don't ever have to spray it again. Alright, let's cut this one off. Speed it back up from 500 to 2,000. We'll cut this one off and start on the next one. Ooh. It went off and my skew is hanging out through the back and it spun on the skew for a second. There we go. It's always good luck to have one spin off onto the floor. There we go. Not bad. It wants to move around. So one thing about if the point is rounded, it will tend to move around a lot. This one is pretty sharp, so I'm not sure why it just wants to, well, now I've done it. Just wants to move around. But it spins pretty good. Let me get the cheese board. Screw that you machine the threads off between the head and tip. So once, oh, I know, yes, okay. Yo, everyone spam yes in the chat. Let's not do that. Yeah, this is a pretty good one. You could spam the thumbs up button. How about that? Spam the like. All right, that's number 2. Let's make an acorn top. And we're going to make it red and blue. Get rid of our cheese board. Tighten up again. What else do I like to make? Well, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and subscribe. Check out some of the other videos on my channel. We make all kinds of stuff. But for the vertical lives, I just do tops. Tops and sometimes Christmas ornaments. If you want to see a certain shape of a Christmas ornament, you can request that too. We'll do that. And actually, give me a couple minutes. I'm going to sharpen up my spindle gouge. Alright, that was like 1 minute. That should work better. If you're gonna do wood turning, you gotta have a good sharpening system. Okay, Auto Clapper, thanks for stopping in. Yes, those tops that you wrap a string around and spin it, I've made those and I've learned how to spin them, and they're a lot of fun. But they're very difficult to learn how to spin. And I will, if I remember, I will link a video that I found out the best way to spin it. So Otto, maybe come back tomorrow or so to this live stream and look in the description, and there'll be a link there. If not, give me a comment and remind me, and I'll do it. How do I sharpen? I sharpen on I just have a benchtop grinder, and I use this jig, and it has a piece that comes out with a pocket in it, and this point sits in the pocket, and then I can roll it around to get that good shape. And there was a YouTube video that showed me how to make this. I don't really come up with a lot of stuff on my own. I just figure out how to make it. So, all right, we're gonna make. Oh yeah, and a mallet. I made a mallet for Matthew. Check out the live stream from. Was that just Wednesday? Yeah, it pretty much is a. No, this isn't a Wolverine jig. This is a Bailey Woodworks jig. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is, and it works great. I only use it for my bowl gouge and the the spindle gouge and the bowl gouge sharpen the same. Freehand sharpen, I started out doing that, and it works. I recommend everyone to freehand sharpen, just to get an idea for the shape, and then figure out how to make a jig to go faster. Todd, you tried freehand, couldn't get a consistent bevel. So about the Wolverine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what it's about, consistency. Like, it's not even really about the angle, it's just the consistent angle. Otherwise, you're like relearning over and over again. All right, this one is red and blue. Slow back down again. Doesn't look too bad. It's a little bit big, so we're gonna see if it'll spin. Sometimes the bigger tops take a lot of torque to get spinning. New set of bowl gouges. Long ones. Not gonna try them yet, but they get 1/8 up to 3/4. Nice. A good set of bowl gouges is very important. AJ Afton, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, we've got a Patriotic Acorn. Matthew, okay, we'll do that. Woodturners Guild, and they recommended Doug Thompson bowl gouges. Queenie, thanks for stopping in. We're making spinning tops. Spinning tops. On our normal Friday live stream. So we're going to do green, yellow and green, or yellow, green, and blue, Matthew? Oh, we're going to do, let's do paint pens. I forgot about that. So I have a story. One time, and this is a story my mom told me. I don't remember it, but I was coloring, and I was coloring carrots, and I had made the carrot purple. And my mom said, "You did it wrong. You made the carrot purple." And I said, supposedly, I don't remember it. But I said, "Mom, I'm coloring. I can make it any color I want." So that's why we were making a Patriotic Acorn. Heidi and Tiff, thanks for stopping in. Woodworking, so when I started out, I started this only about 4.5 years ago, and if you go back and look at some of my earlier videos, they're really nothing great. But anything, I'm convinced that, especially with woodworking, it takes a lot of practice and the right tools. If you don't have the right tools, it's very difficult to make good stuff. And usually everybody's like, oh no, you can, it doesn't matter the tools, you just have to know the stuff. But I am convinced. I have, hey, Mike Stanifer is in. Took wood shop in middle school. Yeah, I took metal shop. They didn't have wood shop anymore. But I think there are some schools that are going back to it now. Mike Stanifer is in. Mike, we just made a, what am I doing? I'll speed it up. Made a Patriotic Acorn. Forgot what it was for a second. Alright, now I'm not even gonna, well, I'll try it. Yeah. It'll spin for a little bit, but we need to get the cheese board to really give it a spin. There we go. So the faster you go, the more it'll spin upright. This one, like I said, it's pretty big, so it takes some. There we go. Nice. All right, that's the third one. Let me get a new piece of wood. Way too short to make a top on that. And this is just pine. It's pieces from a pine 4x4 that I cut into 4 pieces of 2x2, because that fits into my chuck. A 2-inch square fits in the teeth or the jaws, so I don't have to turn a tenon. And I've had fairly good luck with that. Yeah, I think they need to go back to the shops and maybe not trades all the way, but just practical knowledge. So one time my son was, he's 25 now, but he was, no, 24, sorry. He wanted to make, he's an engineer, so always thinking. He wanted to make a meat smoker from Charliewood. Okay, we can do that. He wanted to make a meat smoker from a filing cabinet. I don't know if he'd seen it on YouTube or something, but he was in, I think he was a junior, so 11th grade, 16 maybe. All his friends were starting to drive, so he had a bunch of friends over, and they were going to make a meat smoker out of a filing cabinet, and most of them didn't know how to use the tools. And I'm talking like drills, metal, like a hacksaw, just normal like tools. And I felt like a shop teacher showing them how to use these kind of normal tools. I'm going to go sharpen up my roughing gouge. Give me 35 seconds. So we did it. We made a shishugi. So we made a smoker out of a filing cabinet, and it worked. The meat kind of tasted like old paper, you know, like files maybe. I don't know, the dust of documentation, but it was okay. I mean, we had the thermometers in there and everything. It was pretty cool. Every time I sharpen, I'm like, why didn't I do that earlier? That's nice. So much faster when they're sharp. Japanese wood preserving involves charring the wood and then sealing it with natural oil. Hey, Macario's in. Macario Cordero. I am having an awesome night. I was afraid of that. We're kind of far out from the chuck. Once back said there were significantly more people retiring from the trades than were. Yeah, I think I saw that same. New skilled trades be over 100K. That's the pay, right? Yeah, that is. Goodness, I've thought about it. Nobody wants to fix a toilet. Which is funny because, like, in the trades, I feel like, especially commercial plumbing, commercial electric, you're not really, like, fixing toilets. You're doing a lot of stuff. Got some very interesting stuff in the chat. That's awesome, you guys. I love to hear a good immigrant story. Carmen Lorenzo, thanks for stopping in. Looks like E.T. I guess I could see that. Alright, now let me finish the stem. Okay. Alright, so Matthew likes to test me and always requests the hardest one. Eighth grade education. Wow. As a college graduate, I can say I don't think that education is everything. I think for some jobs it's important, maybe. Most stuff is street smarts and hard work. And determination. It's just my opinion. I am a engineer, and I know most of the guys in my shop could design just as good, if not better, than me. Don't have a college education, but it's just street smarts, common sense. All right, we're going to slow this down. My spark is not sparking. Luckily, I have another option. What is going on? There we go. All right. Advanced plumbing, no structure, they're both hard labor jobs, yeah. All right, so doing any type of firework, you want to be very careful in your workshop, especially there's so much sawdust around, and one little guy flies off of there. And sometimes I turn off the lights to do anything with fire. So I make sure I see if it's burning anywhere. All right, Matthew, we've got yellow and green, right? How do you want to do that with these? So guys, I have these paint markers. Zoom all the way out here. Paint markers, red, blue, yellow, and green. This is from Salisbury Crafts. This is a company I'm going to be getting involved with. Kind of a ground up venture. So we're still working things out. Jay is from Australia, and he does these amazing paint pens. We're gonna have a website pretty soon. It's still in process, and over the holidays it's hard, but and then I have these refill bottles and a sprayer. If you've ever eaten Campbell's soup, I welded the sanitary pipe it traveled through to get into the can. Nice. Okay. Campbell's. All right. Yellow and green, and do you have a specific way you want to do it, Matthew? Or if not, I might try the sprayer and kind of, what do you call it? Fade from yellow to green. I'll do green on let's do yellow on the bottom. That'll look cool. Madeline's in. Hey, Madeline. Yellow in the background and green lines. Oh, okay. We can do that. All right. Move this stuff. Green lines. Zoran, thanks for stopping in. Always like to see new people in the chat. Yeah, I really like this yellow. It's I don't know how to describe it, but it's not as bright. Kind of a. Oh boy. I bumped the little bench that has all my tops on it. So Zoran, how did you? What nationality is that name? Your last name? That's interesting. Yeah, like printer, almost like printer ink. You're right. Which I have done. I did some experiments with toner. you look back on my channel, I try to use the magenta and cyan toner to, alright, I'm going to try some fixative. And the, oh, where is it? Where's my fixative? Right in front of me. It's always right in front of me. Everything, it's like I look around things to not see them. Lace Oliveira, thanks for stopping in. Poland, maybe? Yeah, what's going on with your aunt, Madeline? Alright, this is, I'm going to try to keep the colors from running too much. But Matthew always comes up with some good combinations. So, but I just to give it a good surface to stick to and not soak in too much, we use some fixative. So at 10 a.m. my aunt was going to leave, but she almost got her car taken away and she's in a wheelchair. She only has one leg. Was going to leave. It's 10 a.m. my aunt was going to leave. So is she living with you or just visiting? She only has one leg. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is sad when someone gets their freedom and mobility taken away. Oh, I never really finished why Matthew picks this style of top. I don't know why Matthew picks it, but we call it Luke's top because my son suggested that this type of a top would spin longer because it puts the mass at the outside. She lives 3 hours away. Okay. So what happened? Is she not have a car? Or does she still have her car? So these markers have the spring tip. So you get the ink down in it. You have to hold them upright. But one thing about a lathe is it's hard to get the colors to stay consistent. Like with a Sharpie, it wears them out so fast. So you always want to go as slow as you can. That's the slowest I can go on this lathe. Alright, then we do our super glue. She still has it. Okay. Tomorrow they have to take away because they hit a deer. Oh, the car hit a deer, yeah. You have to get it fixed, right? I did see a funny video, and Madeline, I'm sorry, this is not to make light of your aunt's situation. That's always hard. But I saw a video where there was a group was going to do a run. They were all, a bunch of people were getting together. They had the numbers on them and stuff, and they were going to do a charity run. And they were leaving from a church, and 4 deer came running down the road and just ran through the crowd and knocked some people down. And it sounds like you're like, oh my goodness, that's horrible. But in the video, it was very funny. I hate laughing about it, but... So, could you imagine that conversation? I got hit by a deer. You're like, oh, is your car okay? Yeah, the car's fine. It was in the parking lot. It's just kind of funny. Sorry. Sound smashing. Oh, Matthew. Okay. I was hoping maybe I could slide by, but we will do it. We'll go through the whole process. Everybody gets to learn more about wood turning. That's fine. So after the super glue, I don't go back and sand. I usually use an abrasive paste and polish it, because you can just polish the super glue. So I'll use an abrasive paste. Look where the grain didn't take the flame. That's neat. It's gonna look good spinning. So we'll use an abrasive paste to polish it up. And then carnauba wax is one of the hardest finishes. That's why they use it for cars and stuff. And we will use that to get a good shine. That's the process. Yeah, the deer just ran right through, and it was like 2 women got bumped. I don't think they were seriously injured. I hope not anyway. 'Cause at the end of the video, they're starting to get back up, so I think they were okay. But yeah, the first deer like ran through like a bullet. So everybody was watching the first deer and didn't see the second or the next 3 come through. It's a very funny video. Alright, this is the abrasive paste. Actually, it's just beeswax. Nestor Sosa, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, this is a English speaking channel, if possible. Que no sé inglés. No sé? You don't know English. Okay. Well, we will see what we can do. So the abrasive paste is mineral oil, beeswax, and diatomaceous earth. That just gives it some aggregate to some abrasiveness. Alright. Then we'll put some Carnauba. I just use the old same car wax I've been using since I was a kid. Alright, now if I were a rule follower, which really I am, but I would wait 10 minutes for that to dry out, gas off, whatever you want to. But we don't have time for that, so just do that. And I'm not pushing very hard. You don't want to burn this. You just lightly remove it and always keep using the same spot on your rag with wax. Like one finger can hold it on. I'm not pushing very hard. And that's how you do it. Alright, now, it's hit or miss if these works, because any inconsistency on the edge just magnifies it by the shape. Oh, look at that. It even spins. Custom grit with a K. I've never heard of that one, Mike. I will have to look into that. Grandma got run over by a reindeer? Yes. There was the comments. Oh my goodness, the comments. So most videos, the comments are always better than the video. And this one was the same. Like the comments were just so funny. All right. Spins like a champ. Thank you. Thank you, Macario. Tighten back up a bit. All right, I'm gonna make a couple just normal tops. I don't think I'm gonna do one that is black with silver. Australian guy that makes it. Use custom grit. Oh, custom grit. Yeah, why is the Australians misspell everything? I don't know. But all right, so I think I can get 2 tops out of this. So somebody from the chat, I need 2 people from the chat to give us 2 color schemes. So one person, 2 colors twice. Somebody who hasn't spoken in the chat. Super King Anthony, why you say that? What's Aaron Vandegrift, green and red, okay? Do green and red. All right. Todd's like, I'm trying to like give him the benefit of the doubt, and Todd's like, nope, you're gone. Christopher Grass, purple and black. color scheme, just like two colors that go together. Oh, que peña, que no sé inglés. So I got the don't speak English part, just not the other part. Why would that be bad? I didn't say it was bad. I was just saying why you think that. What about the chat makes it gay? I didn't think chats were gender specific. And to come in and just kind of disrupt like that is, I would say it's gay. It's maybe inconsiderate. What was the purple one? Purple and black. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's fine, Todd. We'll see what how the conversation moves. There's my purple. And black. My purple and black. First I thought he was saying gray. Oh, we can do a paint pen. Like gray, like for a color. It was just to cause chat, to help the algorithm. Well, I appreciate that. We're trying to keep in above board family centered chat. So maybe we won't do that. All right, so I'm gonna make a top. I think it was Sunday we did a live, and JP was in, and JP did a super chat for £2, £2 British, because he wanted silver, and I forgot. So I'm gonna do one now, black and silver, and then we'll do red and green and purple and black. So bear with me while I get this one. Slow it down. I'm use a black Sharpie paint, oil-based paint pen. want to do that. Who was it originally that did the silver and black one? Was that you, Jason? I've been thinking about silver and black since that one. Came out really nice. Forgot what estoy muy bien means. I think it means I'm good. We are good. Estoy is the plural conjugation. Or is that the singular? I don't know. It's been way too long. So these paint pens work well on small diameters, but the big diameters, it just dries out too fast. But it'll be fine. It's disappearing. Yeah. Jason, hey, if you can, anybody who's gotten, that I've sent tops to, take some pictures or short videos. Probably pictures would be easier to send. And send them to me either on Instagram or email. I'll stick them in my stick them in the video when I edit a video for that top. Because I record everything. I have the original live stream from YouTube that I can download, and then I also have another camera that's wide format. So I have two videos. Macario, that's a good one. Yeah, we tend to pervert language, and once the language is perverted, it will never go back. You can't go back. So I think our vocabulary is getting smaller and smaller because you just can't say certain things. I mean, even here in this live stream, I have to watch the words that I use so carefully. My dad was a Methodist pastor. Before he passed away, we would talk about that. Just he, as a pastor, he had to be so careful what words he used when he was preaching. Alright, now I'm going to use my heat gun. Make sure it's very dry. Is that Tina? Tina M. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, that looks fairly dry. Now I'm going to put some thin super glue, my Satellite City Thin. The last top, it's a she. Alright, that's funny. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, very shiny. Matthew always pushes me to do the full treatment. Oh, my super glue is clogged. Alright, and that is going to seal the black. And now I'm going to, I have two choices. I can use a silver paint pen or a Sharpie. I think I'm going to do the paint pen. They're both oil based. There. So the reason I went with the paint pen over the Sharpie is the Sharpie tends to wipe off with the super glue. We don't want that, so I'm thinking the paint pen will be better. Hopefully. Alright, give it a coat. And after this, we're going to do two more tops, red and green, and purple and black. Oh, that. Thank you, Macario. You're always very inspiring, Macario. I love when you're in the chat. Right. Alright, I'm going to do a quick polish. Wow, Macario, you inspire me to become a best person that I can be because your work is awesome, as well as very unique, beautiful, and awesome work. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Like, thank you. That's why we do it. Otherwise, why would I be on YouTube, you know? It's kind of a pain sometimes, but I appreciate that. Pretty cool. I like that. The non-color, the monochromatic. Decent spinner. All right, we're moving. We've got 5 done now. Try to get 2 more out of here. Stick around at the end and I'll show all of them. Good. Okay, this one is red and green. Hey Jazz, thanks for stopping in. We're making spinning tops. Oh, I'm a little off the camera. Okay, we're gonna do red and green for a request, and we're using Salisbury Crafts. Oh, that's way too fast. I will get that in the face. Don't want red paint in the face. It would be spinning so fast to just fling it off. Alright, let me get... Okay. Madeline, how'd you get a different font? That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Is it just a different keyboard? I might have to look into that. The goat is back. All right. Mr. Da. It's easy. That's not a very pretty color. But that's what we get. All right, now I'm gonna clean off. Clean off my decal. My favorite top to make is always the last one I made. Well, no, I take that back. There are some that are duds. I like just the simple top shape. Just like the normal top shape. Like this shape. That's my favorite one to make. All right, let's put some glue on it. So I had an idea. You know how dryer sheets have some wax in them? They should make like carnauba infused dryer sheet type material that you use for wood turning to put wax on stuff. And I don't know if you'd reload it or if they're one-time use. I don't know, I have to think about that. Do I make bottoms? Alex P, thanks for stopping in. No, I've never made a bottom. That's a good question, though. I like it. I like it. That's funny. I need to think of a good response for that. Why are they called tops? So I love this part where I like to fade the colors in. and then when you put the glue on it, it just like shines. It's so cool. But one thing I don't like is when I'm using the wax and I forget to put the lid on, and the sawdust gets into, the wood shavings get into the wax. And I think if you had wax in like a fabric sheet, you just, get a new one when it got cruddy. I don't know. Maybe it'd be too expensive. Shallows 8. Thanks for getting yourself in timeout. Thanks for coming in and going away. I have to go. I'll watch the video tomorrow. I like that script, Madeline, but my old eyes, it's hard to read. But thanks for coming in, Madeline. We'll see you. Check us out. I don't know if I'll do any this weekend. Kind of need a little vacation, so I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for coming in, Madeline. Conscious Machine 413, thanks for stopping in. I like this one. This is my favorite one, Macario. That's the video tomorrow. Yeah, I read it. It just takes me a minute to see that small text. That is a pretty quick switch, though. Thanksgiving was awesome. Mavrin Dornson. Cool looking piece, lovely colors. Thank you, Mavrin Dornson. I forget who requested this one. Red and green. Yeah, I like that. And we got one more for the night that's going to be pink and black. No, purple and black. Let's see if this one spins. Ooh. Oop. That's a good spinner, I think. Let's get the cheese board. Aaron did? Okay. Yeah, that's a good spinner. I like that. Just in case I did not cut myself, that is the red paint. All right, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. One more. We're going to do 7 tops tonight. I was telling everyone at the beginning, I gave away all of my tops today. I have a sister-in-law who is a guidance counselor at an elementary school. And we had our family Thanksgiving, and I always take something for the kids to do before and after the meal. And I took a bag of tops and told her to take them home and put them in her office. And all right, this one's going to be black and purple. So I've got to build up my inventory. school colors. I don't know, Macario. I forget who requested the black and purple. Look at that, it was hollow. Oh, you know what this was? This was a drill hole. So they had drilled the hole. Look, you can see it going through. Drilled the hole and put a screw in it. Oh, man. Oh, that would have been a good spinner, too. Gold and purple. Yeah, that would be nice. That's a good spinner. Alright, I need to do one more. Change the wood one more time. We're over 2 hours. Sorry about that. Don't want to hold anybody up. If you need to go, you can go. I love when people say that. Like, yeah, we know it. Alright, we need to do one more. Let me see if I have a scrap in here for a single. Who'd have thought there'd be a drill hole right down the middle of the piece? That must have been from the end of the 4x4. Alright, we'll try that again. Hey Jesse G. We're gonna make him spinning top. Ah, I knew there was something in there. Maybe I can get by it. We'll see. Hey, we got John A and Adam in. Making a spinning top, and there's a knot. I don't remember seeing it, but it must have been in there. So we're going to leave it in there. So what I'm doing is I'm sanding first, because if I finish the stem and try to sand it, it will break off. So you can kind of see it. It's like a shadow in there. Where that knot starts. That's weird. But I think it'll work anyway because it's so close to the center. So, alright, we'll finish the stem. Go. All right, not too bad. Get a shop, John. This is mine. It's in my basement. Just a little mini lathe, 12 inch. I'm gonna do 12-inch diameter on this one, and just a wood lathe, not a metal lathe or anything. We're going way too fast. Yes, Mario, exactly. In the things that we think matter, like looks and success, aren't nearly as important as what the world says. God created us all perfect in His image, and for a top, that means it just has to spin. It doesn't have to look great. Doesn't even really have to spin great. It just has to spin. And we are like tops. God gave everyone a purpose. Everyone has value. And we just need to pray and ask God what that purpose is for our lives. And we already know everyone, the purpose is to love people, help other people. So even though God gave me the talent, well, maybe talent to be an engineer, my calling is to help people and to love people. And every one of us has that ability to help other people. And God made us perfect in that ability. So that's my Jesse G. Can I borrow $100? Jesse, if I had $100 to give you, I would give it to you. I don't lend out money. Oh, I don't need that. What am I doing? Hey, Micah Nims is in. Turkey. Yeah, Mike. I wish I could get out of the borrowing part. Someday. On the right path. But that always makes for stress. The knot, so I'm gonna say if this one doesn't spin correctly, it'd be how I turned it, not the knot. The knot is very close to the inside, like the inner diameter, so it shouldn't affect it too much. I will blame it on the knot, so I don't have to blame it on my turning abilities. But I think the other part is this top is going to be very long and tall, so it's going to be one of those that you have to spin very fast to get it to spin, which those are my favorites. Micah, you got in just in time to see all the tops I made. We're about ready to finish up. Alright, I'm not even going to try this one on the lathe bed. We're going to get out the cheese board. Not too bad. There we go. Yep, I don't think the knot's hurting us because it's very close to the inside diameter. So the further out you go with the knot, the more it would affect. Hey, Brian's in. Yeah, I like this one. Brian, you came in right for the end. We've been going for a while. over 2 hours. I was gonna do a short one tonight. So, all right, we've got our tall purple and black. This one was fun. I really like this one. Fade from green to red. And then what I'll do is go back and just kind of color the tops where they cut off. The top of the top. We've got this one that had a screw hole in it and broke off. That was unfortunate. That was going to be a nice one. I've got JP's top. He's probably not in, but he requested silver the other day and I forgot. And he even gave a super chat and I still forgot. That's unforgivable. And then we've got our Patriotic Acorn. This is all tonight. That's a lot of tops to make in one night. Fancy tops, I guess. We've got Matthew's burnt yellow and green. We've got the first one we made tonight, no, this was the second one, was green. Charlie Watkin, thanks for coming in. And then the first one was just red, some reds. All right, how many is that? Eight tops. Oh, gee. All right, let me move these out of the way. And all of them spin tonight. That doesn't usually happen. All right, there's the red one. That one goes pretty good. Yellow and green. Even the one that broke off spins. That probably would have been the best spinner. All right, our acorn. Acorn does all right. Silver and black. A red to green. And then our big tall purple. Too much going on here. There. Oop. Everybody spins. All right, guys. Thanks for coming in. Go back, and if you just came in, you can go back and re-watch. I appreciate it. Comment. Do the thumbs up. Definitely subscribe. Check out some of the other stuff that we've done on the channel. We do a lot of videos, all kinds of videos about many different woodworking things. So check us out. Subscribe. If any of you have helped design any of these, message me on Instagram and we can work something out. Is a top the same as a dreidel? Dreidel, I think, is a form of a top, and on the weekend or Monday. So live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern US. Same time every night. So maybe Monday. Monday I'm gonna try to figure out how to do a dreidel. It's a 4-sided top. It has some writing on it. Aaron, which one of these did you help us with, Aaron? I forget. You can email me if you go to my YouTube community tab or about. My email's in there. So shoot me an email and we will get some out to you. But yeah, check us out, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. The red and green. Oh, yeah, that's right. That one's really cool. I like that one. So, all right. If you're in the US, it's usually about $5 shipping, and we kind of go from there. And I'll send a handful of tops in with it. So, all right, Aaron Macario, thanks for stopping in. Tina, thanks for stopping in. Jesse, we'll work on a dreidel. We will work on that. Charlie, thanks for stopping in. Michael, Todd. Wow, 119 likes. That's good, Todd. I don't know. The likes are coming in more nowadays. Mike Stanifer, thanks for stopping in. Micah Nims. Yep. All right. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for the sub. Jason. All right, guys. We'll see you. Have a good night. And if I don't see you, have a good weekend. Bye.